Hey everyone, in today's video I'm just going to be showing you some snuffle balls that I got for the dogs and giving my thoughts on how they ended up turning out. So the first little bit is just me showing how it works when I first got them, and then I'll talk over the next part to say to you how they went since I've gotten them. These are new snuffle balls I've gotten for the dogs. This is one I haven't used yet. So you see that all the things curl up inside, but they all curl out to these material. And so you take a piece of material and you sprinkle like little bits of kibble or treats or whatever on it, and then you can just roll it up. And it doesn't need to be neat. It doesn't need to have all like big pieces of kibble or small pieces or anything. You just roll it up and then stick it back in. Then when it's in, they can try root it around for the kibble, so they have to pull them all out and unroll them. And oh, I have the hiccups. I think because I have two of them, that Beauty will actually use them. At least I'm hoping she will, because there's food involved. And I'm hoping that Pickle doesn't destroy it or like cause it damage, because it is very soft. I'm hoping she just sees it as a puzzle, but she's interested. So as you can see, they are fairly simple to set up. There are a couple of pros and cons to these, so good sides and bad sides. The good side is these were very cheap. I think it was, both of them were something like €15. They were not expensive in the slightest. I got them off of Amazon. You can get them from many other places, so the ones I got definitely are on the cheaper side because Beauty tends to not play with toys. So I was trying to find something that she would engage with to mentally stimulate her, and something that she could like spend time doing so that she was entertained and just, got the brain moving. So I didn't want to spend a ton of money if it was going to be something she never went near. So I got a cheapish one to see how it went, and as you could see, she did catch on to it after I showed her they could be pulled out, and she could smell there was food in them, so that definitely helped. Because these were very cheap, they're obviously fairly accessible to people. They arrived within like 2 or 3 days and they were easy to do. They take a while to set up. Because of the fact that I had to uncurl things, put stuff in, and then re-roll them back up, it did take a little while. Now, I did manage to fit nearly a full feed of kibble into that ball, which is very good. It's just, it will take a couple of minutes. So I ended up sitting down and watching, I think it was Vox Machina, and I just sat there and I just put all the kibble into one of them at a time. And so it takes a little while. So it's something you can passively do. It's not difficult. It just takes ages. The second downside is I got these about a year ago, and I kept off putting up on the video of it because I wanted to see how they'd stood up to time, and they use them, I'd say, 2 or 3 times a month, because they've got other things they use in between, and realistically, Beauty's is in perfect condition. Pickles is not. She has destroyed some of the actual rubber plastic bit, and as a result, there's massive holes now where you can't really curl back the stuff and put it in. Now, again, this could just be because I picked some really, really cheap ones, or maybe they're all like this. I don't know. If it had a hard plastic, I feel like it would definitely be better, but these ones were the soft kind of rubber, which was very good for Beauty because it was easier for her to manipulate and move around the place. A note that isn't really a positive or a negative is the fact that these can only be used for dry treats, dry, hard, like not crumbly very much, not wet in the slightest treats, because they are not possible to clean. Like, you cannot wash these. If there's any kind of spillage or something like that, you can't do anything about it. Tough. You could probably make one of these fairly easily yourself if you wanted to, but again, I'm lazy and I didn't want to. I just figured I'd buy one and see how it went, and if they like it, then maybe I'll do it. So the thing is, I might invest in a better one now, because obviously Pickles is dead. So yeah, I need to get a new one for her for sure. Beauty's one is completely fine. So all in all, it's been a while. It's been a good while, and they've stood up to the test of time. They are definitely engaging for them. Beauty absolutely loves it, and Pickle goes a bit mad, but Pickle solves it within, I'd say, about 3 minutes. Whereas for Beauty, it took her a good half hour to get her full feed of kibble out of it. So if you've got a dog, especially a senior, that uses their nose a lot, they don't need to be able to see, they don't need to be able to move around too much, they're not heavy to move, they're not complicated to, like, deal with. So I would definitely recommend these for any older dogs. Younger dogs, energetic, intelligent, don't bother. I just with these ones in particular, she solves it too quickly and then ended up just getting bored and destroying it while I was busy keeping an eye to make sure that Beauty didn't do the same to hers. So, altogether, a solid 8 out of 10. I'm happy enough with them, but definitely I would invest in a better quality one next time. I personally feel that it was better off for Pickle to use a Snuffle mat because of the fact that she couldn't particularly pick it up and throw it around because it looks like a ball. She just got too excited. I think that was the main issue with it. Aside from that, absolutely fantastic. Let me know if there's any in particular that your dog does like brand wise, because I would like to get one that's better, but I can only find the really cheap kind of Amazon ones, and I don't know where to look. And also, I'm in Ireland, so a lot of the US brands have them, and I'm like, oh, I'd love that. They don't ship to me, so I'll have to make do. I'll either have to make one and be very upset because pure laziness, or she can deal with having a snuffle mat. I don't know. I will figure it out. Be grand. Yep, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them below. If you have any suggestions, please leave them below. If you've got suggestions with links of where to get stuff, even better. And yeah, thank you very much. Adios.